Today we're speaking with Jeff Hallinan, the co-founder and CEO of Steelhead Technologies, which uses artificial intelligence and advanced computing to increase throughput for finishing and coating operations. So Jeff, tell us a little bit about Steelhead Technologies and all that you offer to these shops.
Hi, Tim. Yes. So Steelhead Technologies is a software company catering to the surface finishing and other high mix manufacturing industries. And what Steelhead is it's a web based platform where you can essentially build your own uh, manufacturing execution system that will automate very complex processes, but also is very easy to use so that your operators can participate in the production cycle within the system. So you capture that all valuable production data, and then also provide things like part number specific instructions to your operators throughout the manufacturing process, capture parameters, amps, pHs, all of those little details and that high complexity, capturing that very seamlessly throughout the process, and then also automation and optimization on top of the digitization of
Right.
your
Yeah,
plant.
automation seems to be a big key. I know there's a lot of shops I still see pencil and paper, and a lot of them are struggling with workforce development with employees. And this seems to, I guess, solve one of those solutions of helping to automate a lot of processes where I think a lot of shops are still using, people to do those things and to track that. So I think this would really solve those issues, right?
Yes, correct. I mean, automation can be as simple as task construction of that particular part. You might only run it 4 times a year, but if you want to get that first time through quality and you have high operator turnover, if they can rely within the Steelhead system, every time that part number comes through that process, like racking, for example, here's very detailed instructions on how to process that part. So as an owner, as a plant manager, you capture that information one time on the fly, even on your phone out in the plant floor, and then for the rest of time, as those parts come through, they will automatically get those instructions and only when they run that part number, but also reporting, right? We see plenty of plants that spend 1, 2 hours a day combining reports, aggregating them, updating them every single day, every single week. Whereas in Steelhead, again, it's an easy optimization for us just to create that report on the fly live automatically. So it saves a lot of overhead and something like that. And there's many examples, but those are a couple of low hanging fruit ones that we see.
Right. You all were at Surfing last year. You're going to be at Surfing again this year in June. People coming to your booth, what will you be able to show them in the booth? What can they see? Uh, all those.
Sure. Yeah, we are at booth 906 this year, and we were there last year. It was our first year. We had a very productive show. We got a lot of great feedback from the industry, but basically, we'll be doing live demonstrations of the software. So we encourage you to come on in. Anything you've been thinking of, your pipe dream, oh, I wish I had a software to do this. I wish I had that. Our favorite question is, okay, but what about? Okay, but how do you? And we love those questions. So all those questions that you have, bring them to us. If we can't handle them today, we will take note and reach back out to you when we go after it, because chances are we'll see it multiple times, and that's really what gives us fuel as a company, is when people have pain points and identify value that our system can tackle. So come on in. Even if you like your system, you can take a look at what you have. If you've been looking at digitizing your plant, that's the way the world is going. So we'd be thrilled to be a part of your journey. We think it's a foundational part of your business. We don't see an operating system as a little side tool. We see it as really a foundational means of production. So we would love to come by and or have you come by our booth, booth 906, and have a chat with us.
And in the
Have a
meantime, they
chat
can go
with
to
us.
is it gosteelhead.com and they can actually see there's a couple of videos on there, really neat ones. Actually, some of your customers are talking about it. Really kind of explains, and you've got a lot of graphics, and then you have a presentation on the site as well, correct?
That's correct. You can get a very brief product overview there, but we're always happy to provide even a Zoom demo, 15, 30 minutes to hear what you have going on in your plant, what your projects and aspirations are, and then also give you a quick demonstration and handle any of those specific questions you might have.